I've been posting a lot about this project for a very long time now, and I wanted to talk about it and share a few details.
Hi, my name is Harshita, and today I'm going to talk about Schwan. Okay, firstly, I would love to introduce you to some of the most important things in my life. These are the machines that me and my teammate Aniket has built over the past few years. I am a tech enthusiast and I love to experiment and work on many things that I find intriguing, like my love for art, my love for science, my love for space. By the way, this is my telescope Pixel. Me being a Marvel fanatic, and that I love to build machines. And today, I want to talk about my most recent one, Schwan. A journey that you might find very interesting is that we have always been purpose driven in our projects. We built a CNC, 3D printed a spindle mount for it, then machined an aluminum bed to 0.16 mm flatness for our new faster 3D printer, on which we printed functional parts for our robot Schwan. That's literally years of work in one sentence.
Okay, first of all, Merry Christmas to you and your family. I hope you're doing well. So, Schwan is a low cost 3D printed quadruped robot designed and manufactured completely by me and my teammate Aniket.
And we were very lucky to see Schwan get published in a very reputed Marathi newspaper.
We have been working on this robot for the past 1 year, and today I wanted to share a few details about my project and maybe answer a few questions that I collected from Instagram.
Okay, let's start with the first question. Why did you choose a Legged Robotics project? Okay, so the biggest advantage that Legged robots have over other mobile robots is the accessibility. They can go anywhere a human can go, and in some situations, it can go to places that are not recommended or are not suitable for humans to go. This makes them a perfect candidate to assist people in everyday tasks. You could even have the robot carry out certain tiresome or even dangerous tasks all by itself. We did choose to build a quadruped over any other robot because it is in line with our long-term goals and the vision for robotics. How many servo motors does Schwan use? How many degrees of freedom does Schwan have?
It uses 3 force sensing actuators per leg. That means it has 12 actuators, and each actuator controls 1 degree of freedom. That means it has 12 degrees of freedom. Okay, so the toughest part about the project was reconciling our goals with the resources that we had. We wanted it to be low budget.
So this is a corner of my room that was my workspace for the longest time. Most of the initial testing was carried out using this setup.
We wanted it to be low cost but did not want to compromise on its functionality. We did take a lot of decisions in that direction. We completely designed and manufactured our own actuators, as it was becoming very expensive to buy all the 12 actuators. Okay, so why the name Schwan? Schwan is a Sanskrit word that means domestic dog. When it came to naming our machine, our robot, we were looking for a lot of names and we wanted it to be simple yet unique.
As this robot was developed in India, we wanted a name that could connect with our home country. As Sanskrit is said to be the mother of all languages, when we thought of this name, which was much before we started the development, we were really proud of it. Where and how did you learn about robots? What inspired you?
Okay, so for me, robotics is a concoction of a lot of fields.
So basically, it is an interdisciplinary branch of science and technology. And to learn it, the biggest resource at anyone's disposal is the internet. So you might get enthusiastic and curious from, let's say, sci fi movies, field visits to factories, maybe a conference you attended and got to know about the latest robotic advancements. Or maybe you're just intrigued by the Iron Man suit. For me, it's all of these things. When I started out, I visited a few manufacturing units in certain companies to understand the process of mass production. I took appointments in companies to see the bigger picture. I was in awe, maybe even a little intimidated with the gigantic and complex robots and machines. But it just encouraged me to pursue my passion with renewed vigor.
A lot of you have been asking me from where do I start doing my projects in robotics.
I have always tried to absorb knowledge by practically trying out certain things rather than learning anything out of context. The best way to learn is to take up a simple project and do a thorough research around it. Get your unique perspective, a use case, and just start working on it. You just need to believe in constantly learning, relearning, failing, and trying again. It's quite intimidating to see a complex mechanism and the long process of development.
You are managing all the departments of the project. You need a lot of motivation on the way.
What kind of power source are you using for Schwan? Okay, so one of the most important factors in choosing a power source for mobile robots is energy density of the source or the energy to weight ratio. As a thumb rule, higher the energy density, the more payload you can have with better performance characteristics. We chose to use a rechargeable 6S LiPo battery because of its low weight and high discharge capabilities. What's the budget and how many months did it take to complete Project Schwan?
So far, we have spent around 3.5 lakh rupees on a project.
We started working on Schwan towards the end of 2021. We had been reading about Legged Robotics for quite some time, but didn't really decide to build one until then. When we began, all we had was a name, an idea of what we wanted to do, and a rather small budget. 8 months and 3.5 lakh rupees later, we finally had a robot capable of executing a basic stable gait. We focused on optimizing our designs to be robust and easy to manufacture, which saved us a lot of time and money. Difference between Schwan and other quadruped robots or hexapods.
Okay, so Schwan is a low-cost 12 TOF quadruped robot with almost all of its part designed and manufactured in-house with FDM 3D printing. Compared to other budget 3D printed quadruped robots, Schwan makes use of specialized highly dynamic actuators with inbuilt force sensing capabilities. The actuators are capable of working like an actual muscle, enabling the robot to balance itself quickly.
Any funding, or is it a bootstrap project? So we haven't received any funding regarding this project from any institution or organization. To the stage that it has reached now, it is completely a bootstrap project that we could work on and afford as a result of our freelancing. What do you want to achieve with your robots or robotics in general? So I firmly believe that robots can assist and augment humans in day-to-day tasks. I see robots working alongside humans, be it in research, surgeries, manufacturing, assembly processes as well. I see robots improving work efficiency, safety, accessibility, thereby really helping and enriching the quality of human life. Finally, we just hope we can learn more and research more in science and technology and contribute something valuable. Okay, so these were some of the most asked questions on Instagram, and I hope I was fine at answering them.
Okay, so if you have any questions, please send in those questions in the comment section and I will try to answer them in the next video. Till then, bye.